Hi everyone, Elaine here again. It's Thursday. Actually, today is Monday, November 6th, but you'll be seeing this on Thursday, the 9th, I think, whenever Thursday is. Okay, Tile of the Week Thursday. You know that's all about Mampha. Sam from Mampha's Makes started it all. Somebody gifted her a book. Um, this book, to be precise. And she thought she would make a tile a week every week until all the tiles were done. And Mike said, "I'll do it too." And then they realized it was going to take almost 2 years to do it, but they have persevered. A bunch of us jumped in and said, "Yeah, we'll do it too." But we're over halfway done now. We're on tile 60 something, 66. I can't remember, something like that. This week's tile was tunnel vision, and that's what it's supposed to look like. We have been doing inset mosaic for the past few weeks. The designer was Carol Ebbetson for the past 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, but the past, well, more than 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been a while. We've been doing inset mosaic. This this pattern, I didn't have any trouble with her other ones as far as errors, but this one had two errors in it that I noticed. In row 29 and round 35. Um, they well, here's what mine looks like. Is it? No, wait a minute. Last week's. Never mind. This is what it is. I was going to say. All right, here it is. This is what it's supposed to look like. Well, this is what mine's looking like. But it did. You notice that they have a whole solid row of single crochets, and the row before that, there is no chaining. It's just single crochet in every one. No chaining or anything. It's just your single crochets and your mosaic double single crochets, and then the other one is single crochets. Well, they didn't have. They had you skipping skipping a stitch, and so when I went to do the single crochet in every stitch, I thought, wait a minute, what about the chain two spaces? They've got chain two, so I had to rip that row out and go again and just do my mosaic and two single crochets and um, instead of two chains. Anyways, figured it out. And row 35 had a mistake in it too. Um, I can't remember what it is. I scribbled it, but I've had to figure that out by myself too. So managed to get it done in spite of the mistakes. And this is in cotton again, in white and what's the other cotton? Was this it? No, that was the red one from last week. One anyways, probably used it up. Blue and white, that's what it was. Cotton, 4 weight cotton. I used a 6 millimeter J hook, which I've used for all my washcloths. So that's another one done. The next week, next week is another inset mosaic, and it's also worked back and forth, which was nice. Last week was the same thing too. Instead of going in rounds, we were back and forth, which was a lot easier for me. I enjoyed it much more. This is also by Carol Ebbetson, and it's called Offset Squares. And this is what it's supposed to look like next week. I'm really enjoying the mosaic stuff. It's going to be 48 rounds, 46 rounds, two colors. Last week was 46 rounds too, so that's about the going. So that's that. I forgot to show you last Thursday my um, look at the draw. So I did it last week. The color was this. mulberry color, and this week was last Thursday was this color, saffron, Red Heart Super Savers. But however, I ran out of this color. This was a Caron 1 pound in off-white, and I'm a little concerned. I can go to Julian's and get some, but I hope it's going to be the same dye lot because this is kind of an old. This is an old skein, and I hope they didn't change the color too much. But I'll have to check the dye lot. I think the dye lot. I don't know. Says this is off-white, color number 0514 order. So I'll have to check and hopefully the dye lots are the same. But I'll have to bring my little ball of yarn with me, what I have left. Wherever that is. I just had it out too. I was looking in because it's the color resembles an Aeron color. And I went and I found this. This is a Red Heart Super Saver in Aeron color. I don't know what happened to the ball of yarn I had. Oh, I'm so organized. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the off-white, Caron 1 pound off-white. This is my Aeron Red Heart Super Saver. And it's really, really similar. I mean, can you tell which thread it is? So I'm thinking, if I can't find a dye lot that matches this, I'll just do this. I won't do it in the same row. I'm not going to start it with this and then finish it with this. I'll just start it with this in case there is, I mean, sometimes you can tell a slight difference, um, when you continue on in the same row. But other than that, if I just, it's a little bit, this is a little darker, it's off-white. But I will check out, I'll have to check out Joann's, because this was made in the USA. Hopefully it still is, because I know Red Heart, the ombres were used to be made in the USA, and now they're made in Turkey, and the colors are all different. The color name is the same, but the color is different. So we'll have to check and make sure everything turns out okay for that. So that's the luck of the draw. It's not quite 40 by 40 yet. Maybe another week it might be. I'm using a J hook 4-weight yarn in acrylic, so we'll see how that looks in another week. And that's about it. I'm working on my Sophies. Multivalence. I finished part 8, and I've got to do the September and the October. And November's coming out any day now. I think I'll wait till the November comes out and then download it and print all 3 months up, so I'll have it all on paper. In the meantime, I'm working on Sophie's. And I went to the New England, the Fiber Festival of New England last Saturday, and that was nice. I went last year with Sherry K from Sherry K Loves Yarn and Crochet. We went last year. I met up with her. She's up in Vermont, way up in Vermont. She couldn't go this year because she went to Rhinebeck. So I couldn't afford 5 festivals in one, month, whatever within. So I went, and it was nice. Again, I enjoyed it. Just walk. I didn't buy any yarn. It's expensive, and when you buy yarn, you want to get enough to make a project, and that would cost too much. And well, they had about 124 vendors there, so my back was killing me by the end of the time I was there, walking back and forth. They had workshops too. They had a bunch of workshops. I didn't take any of the workshops. They had sheep shearing throughout the time there too. I saw that last year, shearing sheep. That was interesting. They have a begin to spin workshop. They had a snowman wool painting, corded wool stool, beginner's Oxford punch needle, intro into the wonderful world of crochet, crocheted Groovy Granny Square workshop. La. Yeah. Playing with intention workshop. Applying with intention. Produce basket. Needle felting knitting gnome workshop. Needle felted knitting gnome workshop. Miniature punch needle sampler. Simpler sisu sock heel technique. That's got to be knitting. Felted soap. Sheep shearing. Okay. Um, folk art hooked rugs. And begin to spin again. Nail binding for newbies. Felted stained glass, needle felted goldfinch. Get your gnome on. Felted mittens, wet felted flowers. Begin to spin. Yes, a couple of them begin to spin. And visible mending with darning loom workshop. So they had quite a few different workshops there. So it was fun. And I did buy I bought a T-shirt. I went to a fiber festival and bought a T-shirt. I've got one just like it in light blue from last year. So this is my T-shirt. It's green. Donna, look. Love you, McDonough. Prayers for McDonough, Ballard, please. So I love this. I even like the color. I like wearing a Madonna hug. So that's what I got. And I got some goat's milk and scented goat's milk. I'm going to crochet a soap sack. My sister asked me to crochet her soap sack. So I can't crochet a soap sack without a bar of soap in it. So I got some soap, too, scented soap. And I think, they were giving out for free. And the only one that interested me was this one. 3 books, Crochet in Black and White. They kind of, none of them really spoke to me. Yeah, they had some baskets. Um, it's all in black and white, so it's kind of a, mosaic-y, tapestry type stuff. So we'll see. I might do a snake. But that was it. So that's all I got for you today. Oh, don't forget Amy Wars. I'm hosting this month. Get your pictures into me. I've got some already, and I'm posting them up on my community tab because I don't know how to do the slideshow and stuff like that. Editing, I just don't do the editing. I just done too lazy, I guess. I've got too much other stuff to crochet. So that's that for now. And I will see you next Thursday, I guess. So thank you. I got some new subscribers. I gained about 11 the past week or so. So thank you very much for subscribing. I know it's probably from Mammy Wars. So um, thanks for coming and thanks for watching. And I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.